You ever sit there, staring at your screen, knowing exactly what you should be doing, but you don't move? Hours pass, not because you don't care, but because you don't know where to start. It's not more motivation you're missing, it's a clear path showing you where to go. So, how do you build that kind of path? Let me show you a 4-step framework that makes sure you never have to wait for motivation again.
Ignite.
When people decide to change their life, they get ambitious. I'll wake up at 5, start a business, hit the gym, and learn 2 languages. It sounds productive, and it's exactly why they fail. Trying to change everything leads to changing nothing, because your energy gets diluted across too many things that don't move the needle. Here's what works instead. Pick one thing, not 5. One outcome that, if achieved, makes everything else in your life better. Not go viral, but post one valuable thing every day. Not get fit, but be strong enough to carry my own weight. It needs to be specific, tangible, emotional. Once you pick your North Star, burn the rest. The people who win in life aren't doing more than you, they're just more clear about where they're going. You ever made a giant to-do list and felt proud, only to do none of it? It's not because you didn't care, it's because your brain doesn't chase huge blurry goals. It chases small wins. You say, I'll organize my whole life, but you end up scrolling on your phone because the task feels too heavy. Here's how you fix it. Instead of organize everything, start with clear one drawer, or set a 10-minute timer and clean whatever you can. Motivation is like wind. It feels strong while it lasts, but fades the moment life gets messy. A path doesn't fade, even when everything in you says, not today. Big changes don't happen when you make big plans. They happen when you build tiny victories, over and over, until they snowball, shrink the mountain. Every big win is built from boring small moves. People who move fast are the ones who don't let big ideas stay big for too long. Most people think consistency is about motivation. It's not. Consistency comes from not needing motivation in the first place. Think about locking your door before leaving home. You don't remind yourself. You don't need a pep talk to do it, because repetition made it automatic. Repetition turns actions into instincts. That's the level your habits need to reach. How? Through systems. A system is a trigger, a chain. After I make coffee, I write for 10 minutes. After I finish work, I spend 30 minutes exercising. Before I sleep, I prep tomorrow's focus. You're not trying to feel like doing it. You're designing a life where not doing it feels weird. And that's how success becomes default, not a daily fight. You know what separates people who actually build something from those who don't? It's not passion. It's not energy. It's what they do when everything sucks. Because the truth is, there will be days when you're exhausted, when you're discouraged, when your inner voice says, what's the point? That's where most people quit, but not because they wanted to, because they had no system for surviving the crash. So here's what you do. Create a minimum viable version of your routine, the bare minimum you'll do on your worst day. If your full goal is an hour of deep work, the crash day version is 10 minutes. If your target is a full gym session, the crash version is 10 push-ups on your floor. Because when you learn to show up even just a little on the hard days, you never lose momentum. And over time, that's what builds something unbreakable. Motivation is like your favorite playlist at the gym. Nice when it's there, but if you forget your headphones, you don't just turn around and quit. Because the mission doesn't wait for the music to start. It begins the moment you show up. That's exactly how motivation works. It's great when you have it, but you can move without it. A path doesn't ask if today feels good. It just dares you to keep walking. So stop waiting for the perfect song. Because your life doesn't change the day you feel inspired. It changes the day you start.